Hey everybody, Paul Darby here, and tonight instead of a regular episode, I only have an update for you. And I say only because a lot of you are starting to tune in. You know what? I just changed my mind. I do have a regular episode and an update, and I'm going to do it all hopefully within a minute or two. Now, if we see this monitor shut off, you're going to see me throw stuff because I can't get the settings right on that. Now, couple of really big announcements, and to let you know, tonight is big watch night. Um, a lot of you know that when I've done a lot of videos and stuff, and I've seen a couple of the guys will get like a Rolex or something, and so they do their video like this, or they start to work out and they do their video like this. Wait a minute, I gotta try to aim an arm. Wait a minute here. Yeah, I gotta have the tattoo showing just a little bit. There. So, come on. That's funny. Come on. So, but let me show you my sleeve down here. Let me show you. You saw how much work that was to get my bicep up. All right. So, look at that. Is that a beauty? Come on. And this bad boy, this one's serious. Look at the back has the little swingy things in it. Okay. So, and okay. So, why do I show you all this? Have you had too much coffee? Uh-huh. But I'm having a really good time and I want the podcast to be fun. And I don't want you guys to come to episodes and come to a podcast. See, now I'm all paranoid. I'm going to keep turning around and bumping that every minute so we don't lose it. It is also, by the way, fluffy hair night. Just saying. I don't want you guys to come to the podcast and it's like work because then you won't come. And that is, sorry, an entire carton of Marlboros in one day. Can't do it. You know that's not true. All right. So here's what the episode is going to be about tonight, and here's what it was going to be about, and I decided it would take too long, and I didn't want to map it all out, but I just got the whole thing right here, and I'll share it to you, share it with you. And I want to promise you, this is one of those uber disruptive, important episodes, meaning this will be one of the best that there is. And you probably won't realize it's one of the best until you get to the place where you are making the money financially that you want to, or you've made significant gains. And then you will probably look back and go, that was one of the things that helped me. It's one of those self help motivational kind of things that we don't get. And then later, when we get to where we're going, we go, oh, that was a pretty good map right there. If I wouldn't have that map, I probably wouldn't be here. So, what is the thing I'm talking about? Plugging in. Seriously. You know who I got it from first was when I was in Empower Network, and I was number 3 with them at one time. And if you want to see something incredibly wild, watch the videos on YouTube about um, that company. Bizarre, incredible. Anyway, he said at one point, um, David Wood did a video at one point, and he was getting people to go to their events, and he said, "Go," because the people that go to the events make money. That's who makes the money. And so I'm in a company now Lifestyle, and I got um, invited to stay in the mansion on in Cabo San Lucas. I don't know 3 months ago, and I didn't go for a variety of reasons. One thing, I was really busy, and I don't just go hang out with people anymore. I spend time with the people I love, or I'm working, or both. So I didn't go, but here's what I noticed. Most of the people that were there plugging in, that's who is on the leaderboards now. Now I've been on the leaderboard. That's why I got invited to go top 10 in the top 10 list since right after I started. And so that's an uncommon thing for people though, because that means out of 10 people in the entire world, you're one of them, and they're big. And so it means something when almost all of the top 10 people went to the event. So then I did a couple of years ago, I did a cookie thing. And I wish that they would have been set up. They did so much business they couldn't handle it. And it was weeks and months after people had paid to get in, and it was just not happening. So I'm not going to mention their name or anything else because I'm not mad at them. But I went and I plugged in. So on this podcast, let me give you something to do. And if you'll do it, I promise that in my heart of hearts, I believe that this is going to really benefit you. I'm operating this entire podcast on that premise, by the way, that everything I do is going to be geared to excellence and geared to, look, I know how to be cool, or at least I think I do, right? I mean, if you want to see an example of this, find a 17-year-old guy in front of a girl, or 16 or 15, and then find a 17-year-old, 16 or 15 guy that's manager. Us guys, we are so bizarre when we're just so full of crap, and the girls, we think what they want really isn't what they want for the most part. So we're out doing the monkey thing and beating our chest. And that's, by the way, do you like my t-shirt? I told my pastor today we walked across the street. I was looking for a construction crew. More on that in a minute. And he looked at my shirt and he started laughing. And I said, I know, Jesus says be a peacekeeper, and I'm really trying. He said, you're not trying with those shirts you wear. The last one you had on was CNN is fake news. Now you got liberalism. I said, I know, I'm just a troublemaker. So, and my wife tonight told me that I was not from this planet. I'm going to keep doing that. So here's what I mean by plug in. And I have done this myself and I found out that it works. Listen to me for a minute. If you're watching my podcast, whether you know me, whether you don't know me, let me give you something real. You find somebody that has what you have and then you do what they do. Tony Robbins calls it modeling. I'll do entire episodes on that, but just listen for a minute. I had a girl tonight, young lady, I guess, I don't know how old she was. I don't know why I call her a girl or a young lady. I had a female human being, a flower, go, I don't mean to be rude. She was having a problem with something. So she starts out an email that says, I don't need to be rude. And it says, I really need your help. Please help me or I'm going to ask for my money back. Well, this is what I wrote to her. If you don't mean to be rude, then don't be, because if you're rude to me, I will refund you in a New York second and we won't do business anymore. I am too old and too far gone to deal with rude people. I mean, I'm not saying you can't make a mistake or some days you're not having a bad day and you're just like, "Argh." It happens. I do it. And I really work to be a wonderful person. But this whole thing that our society now, anytime you have a problem or anytime anybody says something you don't like, you get to be a total ass. No, you don't. Not with real human beings. I mean, there's some people that are getting put in the head. It doesn't work that way with everybody. And you run up against the kind of people like Clint Eastwood in the movie. I don't know if you guys saw in the movie, what was that? Not Ventura. I was thinking of the car. It was about a car. Can't think of it right now. And he looks at the guys and he goes, you know that guy that you've heard about? That one guy in your life that you shouldn't have messed with? I'm that guy. And that was always like, I thought, that's a fine piece of advice right there. You need to say thank you for that advice. So I want to tell you guys something. Lighten up on if somebody offends you, then you just go crazy. A lot of people watching my podcast probably aren't those people. because there will be a division here. I don't talk about Republicans and Democrats, because I don't believe the left-right paradigm. It's a big thing to get us to act a certain way. You get 10 people, you put them in a room, you put 5 in red t-shirts, you put 5 in blue t-shirts, and guess what happens? They will team up and start not liking the other people, but start liking each other. It's psychological stuff. They did one of the biggest psychological studies ever. See, this is why I want to do podcasts, you guys. I mean, it's like, wow. And I really have some good information, I think. So they made half the prisoners and half the guards, and they put them down, and they made it look like a prison. It was in the basement of a university. And you know that the ones playing guards were beating the crap out of the prisoners, and the prisoners were acting like prisoners, and they were college students doing a thing, a test. Did you hear the one about where they got the person in there and the other one had to shock them? Look, humans respond like humans. So you get in the herd, you start responding like the herd. Don't be the herd, you guys. I'm not the freaking herd. You got me? You're not the herd, I hope. If you are the herd, hit the bricks, Sally Port, because I don't want any of that. We don't do that here. There's plenty of room out in the nut house, in the other nut house rooms for you guys. Hang on. I'm getting all excited. I need to calm down. Why do I need to calm down? I don't know. So I told this female lady, beautiful flower person, if you're rude to me, you're gone. And if you say one more time, I want my money back, I have a rule, I'll tell you. If you send me an email that goes, anything, money back, like everything's redacted with black marker except the words money back, I see money back, you're getting your money back and we're done. I'm just not, look, it's like I told her in the email. If you're an intelligent, wise person acting in wisdom, before you buy a business, think, consider carefully, make the decision that it is a good move for you to do. And if it is a good move for you to do to get the business, this is all turning into what I told you about plugging in. If it is a good move for you to do to get the business, then commit and plug in. Commit to it. I'm going to do that no matter what. Now, I don't mean without reason. You pay $7 for a business and the people go, you need to go jump off the roof to prove you're loyal. I would say, yeah, there's a roof up there. Show me how it's done, boss. Right? I mean, I'm not talking about something bizarre. I'm talking about this thing about, I had a guy tonight bought and he's going to be watching this. He bought the Platinum Contributors membership. And then tonight he bought the premium upgrade. I wrote him a letter. I go, dude, what are you doing? You already bought a year. You're paid for a year. So is my sales copy that good? Yeah. But what it really is he's just buying, this bing, 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 bing. Look, this bad boy right here. Let's get this and just stick it right in the flame until it's smoking. You guys are burning up your credit cards. So think, commit. I'm going to do it. Because this whole thing, bing, 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 bouncing around, it's going to kill you. You're going to die broke, unhappy, and your teeth are going to fall out. You're not going to have any hair. I don't know if most of that's true, but I am telling you, your business will die a slow and painful death. Some of you are in that process now. We want to resuscitate you. We want to bring you out. We want to make you powerful and healthy and happy. You got to plug in. Come to the podcast. If you're going to do this, come do it. If you're not going to do it, go somewhere else and go do that. Most people that leave, though, they'll go somewhere else and not do anything. And if you're going to try to buy everything on the internet, good luck with that. And if you're going to try to just bounce around until you find a magic ball, good luck with that. Because you're going to fall for all the, this was on a napkin by a pizza boy. Oh, this was invented by Russian strippers. Oh, this is the secret glitch. Oh, this is the secret get around. Oh, the one button. Oh, come on. Are you smoking crack? If you just said yes, rehab. Immediately. So, tonight's episode, plug in, get involved, be committed. Guys, act like it's the most beautiful girl in the world. You just saw her. She just batted her eyes at you, and she did this. What are you going to do? You're going to spend all your time going, whoop. You're going to be focused, right? Don't lose it. Don't lose it. Get that focus and keep that energy going. This was a big, big episode. If it wasn't a free membership, I'd charge double. Now, the only thing, but the difference between this one and the premium is the premium is going to have a worksheet that will cover some of the resources in my announcement, at least one of them, which is the new video editing programs I'm going to use because they get worksheets and the links. And if you're a free member, then you don't need worksheets and links, right? I mean, okay. So let me tell you the big news. I rented the entire upstairs office suite of a downtown Chipley building. Now, when I say downtown building, it's not like when I was in Dallas and that bad boy blocked the sun coming up. This is the two-story, but that's what our downtown is. And so I got, I don't know, 4 or 5 rooms. It's big, 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 big. And I'm going to be building a premier studio. I mean, rocking, rocking. So I can have guests because I have to hire some people, right? And I can't be hiring somebody and having them, well, I'd like to hire you for an internet deal and you can come over in my spare bedroom and I'm going to aim a camera at you and you're going to make lots of money. Yeah. Thanks, creepy, but no thanks, right? And I can't have a guest over, a real person, and bring them up in my bedroom because what you guys don't see, because I made a set, I can pan it. What do I got over here? Do I want to do it? No, I guess not. I could. No, no, maybe not. Look, I showed restraint. All right. Plus, Thumb of the Bulldog is carped out over there on my bed like a whale. Um, It'll be a week. They're voting before the board to get me in. I've got real internet going in today. I already went by one of the businesses here in town and I said, I need lights, I need carpet, and I went by and found a construction firm and I said, I need a couple repairs. It's rough. It's a rough old building. They renovate and restore as they rent. So I just took so much that I don't want to renovate and restore it. I don't want to buy it. I just need a studio. Because I want to make a nice one, and I'm in my bedroom, and you can see that my desk is right here, and the wall is right here, and my closet, by the way, is about 1 inch. Wait, let me touch it. All right, here I'm touching the closet wall, and then my bed is about 3 feet this way, and then the wall behind me is a couple of feet. All right, so I'm like trying to get in my desk and getting in the closet and all that. And I'm just like, yeah, none of this is working because my brain has a broken a thing in it, probably several. And one of them is the adjustment on thinking. You can't bribe me. You can't buy me to do something wrong because money, my switch is broken. I believe I can make $1 trillion. I mean, I've made so much money that I think I can make it all. I'm just the Elvis of money making. I think I can do it. So you can't come up to me and go, I'll give you $100,000 if you'll. No, I don't want your 100,000. I don't need your 100,000. If I want 100,000, my wife once I wanted to buy a Jag in Dallas. And I go, I want to buy a Jag. She goes, oh, that's not very good for bills. We need to save money for bills and be debt free. And I said, if I can make enough money in one day to buy a Jag, can I buy a Jag? Oh yes. How long was it? 4 or 5 days later, I owned a Jag XJ6. Bam! Because I put together a campaign and I made a butt ton of money and I went and bought a Jag for cash. This is the stuff that this podcast is for. Where we, oh my gosh. I got to shut this down. I'm going to do another video. Am I? No, that was enough for today. Now I'm just talking like you're my friend. I hope you're my friend. Will you be my friend? Bye.